Hello everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a love reading for Scorpio. Keep in mind, if you're not a Scorpio, but the title resonates with you, this could still be your message. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And on this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life. So hopefully I can get you some messages that will give you clarity and helping you move forward, okay? So I went ahead and got an overall energy for your reading, Scorpio, and it's number 19. Okay, you could be seeing that number as a confirmation. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Okay? So, let me read the other one. Number 41. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Yeah. Spirit is saying, is there somebody you need to express love to with appreciation? Meaning to focus on appreciating something within others. Maybe it's time to give back, Scorpio. You know, you could be seeing a lot of animals, or maybe you work with animals, or you've been spending time out in nature and you've seen animals. Take it how it resonates. But I'm really getting like maybe it's time to take action and start, you know, giving back. I'm hearing giving back. So, you know, giving back to maybe somebody in your past, or maybe you're in a new relationship and Spirit is saying you need to express love by giving somebody something through your appreciation or doing something for them. So we're going to get more information on this. So, all right, Scorpio. All right. All right, what clarity can you give Scorpio when it comes to their love life, Spirit? Karma. Okay. I think I want to get all the cards out. I need to get all the cards out first. So, first card out is Karma. Consequences, cause and effect, and debts. Let me get more. We have be present. And let's see what else. Breakup. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing okay, you currently, Scorpio, could be going through a breakup, and Spirit is saying you need to be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are. Be all there, yeah. And we have breakup, walking away, ending, separation, it's over. This could be part of your karma. Consequences, cause, effect, debts. This could be part of your karma. But then I'm also getting with this is that this karma may have been a gift in the sense of a relief. Maybe this is something you've been hanging on to. But there's something here that maybe you're experiencing karma and so you want it to stop. So you're thinking, okay, maybe I need to give this, you know, turn this around on somebody from the past that I hurt. I need to do something to show them I appreciated what they did. Okay, I'm told to get one more. I think, this storyline is going to be different for everyone. But some of you are experiencing karma right now because of somebody who did nice things from you and you didn't appreciate it. You weren't living in the present moment. And this person walked away from you and they're not looking back. And maybe you're thinking, oh, well, if I just give them a gift or I do something for them, maybe I can get them to turn back around, But this is your karma. This would be your karma. And karma, it's meant to teach you a lesson. Okay? Okay, I wanted to get more on this, be present. Okay? And I got boundaries, beware of codependency. So boundaries, you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or will not allow. Okay. Yes. Okay, now I'm getting a clear message. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. Okay, maybe you're confused, Scorpio. Like, why is this person walking away? They got their back towards me now. And they have strong boundaries up, right? Maybe they know you have addictive behaviors. Or you have toxic responses to relationships, And now you're getting karma for this. But we're going to get more information. There's going to be different stories, but I feel like someone's getting karma, right? And through that karma, they're, I'm really getting this, is like, this person is trying to like, oh, look at this beautiful pearl I have. I want to show you, thinking that they can stop their karma by giving you gifts and turning this around. But this person is turning their back. They've got high boundaries. They're moving on. They're giving their attention to someone else. I'm getting that as well. So let's get some more messages from the compass box and see how we can guide you through this and maybe bring clarity to the situation. Okay. It says, don't let anyone make you question your worth. You are worthy of every bit of happiness and love in this life. Yeah. Depending on who you are in this story, if you're the one walking away or you're the one chasing, if this person comes back or you're worried that this person is going to come back and they have they're toxic, they've been toxic in the past and now they're trying to come back and love bomb you with gifts and give you attention. Maybe those are things that you wanted in your past because they're trying to stop their karma. But a spirit wants to remind you that, whatever, maybe they come back around and you're like, no, thank you. Like, I'm not interested. I'm good on my own. I'm not interested in, going through this cycle one more time with you, right? Spirit just says, don't let, no matter what they say, don't let them question your worth, okay? Because you're worthy of the highest level of love, right? And if this person is operating has addictive behaviors, you need to keep your boundaries tall, okay? because this person may be getting their karma. Never put off what you can do today until tomorrow. Never put off what you can do today until tomorrow. You know, I'm getting from this is this person has been putting off, apologizing or making it right, you know, and you're just like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm moving on. I'm done here, you know. And now they're getting their karma, and now they want it to stop. They realize they probably should have apologized, but they didn't. And now they're going to come back and try to love bomb you with attention and gifts. And Spirit's here saying, yeah, remember what I told you your worth was? Yeah, don't let this person make you question that. Okay? There's consequences for the way you treat people. You know? There are consequences. It's an energy exchange, right? So if you're operating out of the dark, out of the shadow, out of your ego, right? You're operating in love relationships or situational relationships to feed your ego. That comes with consequences. You don't get to play with people's emotions and feelings and think that there's not going to be consequences for this. So Spirit wants you to keep your boundaries high. And again, this could be you, Scorpio, or this could be, you know, that you're somebody who's dealing with a Scorpio, right? Or it doesn't even have to be about signs, right? It's about the title. But Spirit is saying, keep your boundaries up, right? This person is still operating out of addictive behaviors, and they're trying to come back around and love bomb you, okay? Because they waited too long to make things right. So, you know, I'm seeing in this picture, keep moving forward, you know? Keep moving forward. World card, okay? Cycle is over. This cycle is over. You know, this person is may come back to come back around. And the reason why is because at the end of every cycle is when, you know, sometimes that's when God decides to deliver the karma, right? And this person is getting their karma, and now they're going to come back and try to love bomb you. And Spirit is saying that cycle is closed. They waited too long to make things right. And you're worthy of somebody who sees your value and your worth. It says, the ego wants to be right. The soul wants to be free. Yeah, this person wanted their ego to be right. And you're like, no, my soul is free now, right? I'm not interested in feeding your ego. Go find someone else, right? That's how you're feeling about it. You know, take it how it resonates. But that's what I'm really getting from this. You know, ego is nothing but an illusion. So, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Yeah. And I feel like you're like, my soul is free now, and I'm ready for my destiny. I'm ready to be the person that God has always seen me to be. You know, I'm ready to embrace my destiny. You know, I'm done with toxic, addictive behaviors. I'm done with the situation. I'm not interested in your gifts or your attention. I'm ready. I'm going to keep it moving, right? I'm not doing, the cycle is over. World card. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And this situation, it's funny, I've got the colors in this, you know, really match these cards. Right? And what I'm getting from this is that, because I said that, is that when this person may try to come back around, right? And the Spirit is saying it's for a reason. And I think the reason is is to show you how much you have outgrown and you have elevated, and your vibration has changed, your alignment has changed, and how you once felt about this person you realize it's not for you, okay? If that's your story. But or the other a download I'm getting is that, everything happens for a reason, and this person was meant to teach you a lesson. They may have been the person that triggered a transformation within yourself, right? To go within, to find self-love, right? So not, as I say, there is no mistake. There's just lessons, and it's what you do with those lessons is how it's going to affect your life, right? Is it going to project you in a positive direction, or is it going to keep you chained, bound, and stuck? It's all a matter of your own perspective and thinking, okay? My goal in a relationship is to help my man become a better person, keep him out of trouble, and show him things about himself he never realized. Yeah, and what I'm getting with this is that, and I'm going to read it again. My goal in a relationship is to help my man become a better version, I said version, it says person. Keep him out of trouble and show him things about himself he never realized. And I feel like that was what you were doing when this person was operating, and I said he, take that as it resonates, was operating out of this dark shadow energy. And now he's getting this karma. I think you were, you may be expressing love. You may have given this person nothing but unconditional love, and because of their addictive behaviors or their triggers, right? They turned their back, right? They didn't think that you were worthy, right? And now you're like, yeah, I'm done. I know my worth now. I need you. I was trying to help you, but you turned your back on me. World card. You ran out of time to make it right. But thank you, because everything happens for a reason, and now I know my worth. It says, never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. Yeah, and I think that's you. You took your power back in this situation. You transformed your life. And, you kept it moving forward, even though you saw this person was operating out of their ego. But your soul is free now. You're moving forward. The cycle is closed. Right? Be grateful for the experience. You are not created for everyone to like you. Just be yourself, and the right ones will. Yeah, and that's the mindset you're in now. That's why your soul is free. Because you have so much self-love, you don't care who likes you, right? But you know your value and your worth, and the right people will, right? God will guide you to the right people. You are the director of your own life. Yeah, you took your power back. You took your power back in this situation. And again, like I said, this could be about a Scorpio or you that are dealing with a Scorpio. Right? Take it as it resonates. You are the director of your own life. Yeah, you took your power back. You're like, no, I deserve more. And the moment you said, you know what, I'm worthy of more. You know what, I'm done. I'm moving on. I put a boundary up. I'm not going to allow you to, I'm not feeding this anymore. Right? I'm not giving you my energy anymore. When I was trying to help you, this cycle is closed and you never came and made it right. And now this person is getting their karma. Yeah. And one thing, I've learned is that you don't get in the way of people's karma. If you want this person to heal and you want this person to change, the greatest chance they have is not getting in the way of their karma, because that karma is meant to teach them a lesson. And sometimes it has to go deep for them to learn the lesson. And sometimes it doesn't. But that's the greatest chance they have to healing, because no one heals when everything is perfect. No one changes when everything's great, unless you are somebody who's always self-reflecting and always wants growth in their life, right? But people who are stuck or in toxic energy, right? It typically takes karma to create change. So don't get involved in people's karma. We have the Four of Wands. And I'm getting from this is your energy. You took control of your life, and now, Spirit is guiding you to your happily ever after. Your person, It says, I think there's a point in your healing journey where you stop trying to convince other people to do the right thing. You just observe their choices, understand their character, and decide what you're going to allow in your life. Yes, and that's what I have said. I mean, this is a nutshell. This person ran out of time to do the right thing because they chose to still stay in their ego. And now that you've closed the cycle, they're getting karma. Don't let this person come back and love bomb you, Scorpio. This person is going to try to come back and woo you with gifts and that, just because they're getting their karma. And they see that you're celebrating something, that you've moved on, maybe you've purchased a new home, or you're in the process of moving to a new home, or they see you on a glow up, and now that they're getting their karma, they want to come back and get benefit from your glow up. Don't let this person, right? Because you see their choices, and their choice was to operate in the ego and not make it right. Know your worth. You understand who this person is, right? You understand they need to heal, right? And you put these boundaries up because now you've decided what you're going to allow in your life. You're not going to allow this person back to repeat a cycle. They need to grow. Walk the path of success with a grateful heart. Yes, this is you. This is you're on a path of gratefulness for all experiences, and it's allowing your soul to be free. You don't need validations from others. You know your worth, right? You're keeping your boundaries tall and your energy. Inhale your future, exhale your past. Yeah, you're moving on. It's just confirmation that you're moving on. You're worthy of way more than this person can operate. They just want to stay stuck. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it. This might, I don't know why. I'm getting like it's related to this karma card. Is really just do it. Maybe this person was a controlling person and they were like pushing things on you, right? And now they're getting karma for that. All right. Just keep moving forward. God uses broken things. Yeah. Yeah. If this person broke you, or you feel they caused, and I'm also getting this situation is broken, but he's going to use it to make transformation, right? He uses it, a good way to put it is that, no matter what decision you made in the past, God is going to create it into something beautiful. That's why it's never, what seems to be bad always turns into be a blessing. But when you're in it, you can't see it that way. But God always plans to use broken things, broken people, and turn them into the masterpiece that they were always meant to be, right? And you're on the path. You're ready for the new. You're like, I am so done with this. I am ready to celebrate my new beginning on this move or house, right? I have a grateful heart. I know what I'm worth. And this person that's operating out of dark energy, out of their shadow, out of their ego, I'm ready to leave that behind. I see the truth in the situation. It says, for I know the place I have for you, a place to prosper you and not to, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, to bar you, plans to give you hope and future. Jeremiah 29:11. Yeah, Spirit is taking you into the new because they have plans for your success. They have plans for you to prosper. There could be a new house coming in, new opportunities. You may have thought this person broke you, but or it could be more than one person broke you. But that's what God makes masterpiece out of. If you look into the stories of the people in the main stories of people in the Bible, they didn't walk a clear path of the light and create a beautiful story. They came out of brokenness. They came out of challenge. They came out of strife. They came out of determination, having to get past just surmountable grief, challenge, brokenness. That's the kind of people God uses to make the biggest statement. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept. Yeah, this is a confirmation about the boundaries. You love yourself enough to know that you're worth more than this. You're worth more than this person could ever give you, right? Even when they come in and they're going to try to love bomb you or give you gifts, you're not interested, right? You know your worth now. You're not going to give your energy. Your energy is a gift, and you're not going to just give it to just anyone. Your journey is unique. Compare it only to your past self, not others. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to others, right? Everybody has their own unique journey. And so you need to be focusing on yours. God gave you a unique set of gifts. Don't try to take someone else's gifts and try to make them your own and accept it to be successful, because they're not yours and that's not the gifts God gave you. You need to go within, you need to do the healing and find those gifts, and don't compare yourself to anybody. And just look, if you want to compare, you look at your past self and look how far you've come, right? Not others. And you're going to see how, when this person tries to come in and if they do, I'm not sure they're going to be able to because of your boundaries, but you're going to see how much you've outgrown this person, right? They're not for you because they need to be nice to you. I'm getting like this person wasn't even nice. Like, you're trying to help them be a better version of themselves and they can't even be nice to you. Yeah, you're worth more. You need to keep it moving. Your soul is free now. You're ready for the new. Life is art. Paint your dreams. Yeah. Focus on your dreams. It's time. Time now is about you, your journey, and your unique set of gifts, right? And for some of you, this could be an art. You could be an artist. And Spirit is like, if you are thinking or haven't started that passion project, you need to get started on that. But I'm also getting, your mindset, what you think about, you bring about. So, you are in charge of painting your own life, through your mindset, through your words, through your energy, through your thoughts, your feelings. They all need to be in alignment with your goals and your dreams, right? Focus on that, because you took your power back, and now it's time to paint your dreams, right? If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. Matthew 21:22. Yeah. And I feel like that's what you've been doing You've been focusing on your unique path. You've maybe started an art project or focusing on your dreams. And Spirit is saying, keep believing. Keep believing, because you will receive what you're asking for, because you've worked on yourself. Spirit, God sees everything. God sees everything this person did, said, and how they hurt you. He sees everything, and now this person is getting their karma. So keep moving forward. I have number 6. Could be significant for somebody. 6. I'm not getting any downloads on that. But let's see, we'll get more messages. Oh, I'm getting, there's something coming in for you in 6 days. I'm getting that. Something could pertain to your dreams. It's coming in 6 days. It could be 6 weeks, but I'm feeling it's soon. And then I also got, it could be this house is in 6 days, right? I'm also getting with this, on a side note, is that there might be someone new coming in that wants to give you a gift of appreciation, and they want to give you attention. Maybe they see your worth, right? Something new, something that it's part of your dreams, but it's coming in quickly. Someone who is worthy of your love will never put you in a situation where you feel you must sacrifice your dignity, your integrity, or your self-worth to be with them. Yeah, I feel like this is, again, this dark paper here. I feel like that was this person. This person was somebody who wasn't nice to you. They made you doubt yourself. And totally take away your self-worth, okay? And you're so over it. You're worthy of this now. You're worthy of the highest level of love, and you're not going to settle. Because the boundaries are up, right? You know that your energy and your worth is a gift. And you're no longer going to give it to this person, okay? You are moving on. You're inhaling the future. You're continuing to keep your back turned. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. Yeah. You're living in the moment. Everything happens for a reason, and you're living in the moment now. You're grateful. I'm getting this, you have an attitude of gratitude every single day, and you're excited for the future, right? Like I said, don't get involved with someone else's karma. Mindset is everything. Again, that's what I was saying. You've changed your mindset. You see the situation and this person clearly now, okay? You see the games, you see the toxic behavior, you see the addictive, toxic situations that they were operating out of, right? Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands. And this is for those people, I'm getting two scenarios with this. This person's coming in fast, maybe love bombing you, pushing you, like, let's just do it. Let's do it. You know, I'm different, blah, 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 right? They're going to come in fast, maybe be pushy. And Spirit's reminding you, you know, don't fall for it. You keep your boundaries up. Right? You know your worth now. I'm also getting what's coming in fast with this 6 days and this new opportunity. I'm getting a celebration. There's a celebration or a house. Or I'm also getting like a new person coming in 6 days. But whatever it is, it's coming in fast. Okay, so get ready. You know. It's time to paint your life of your dreams, okay? And it's not with this person. Failure defeats losers. Failure inspires winners. Yeah. And I feel like that's what you did with this situation. That's why everything happens for a reason, right? Because you took this failure, or what you thought was a failure, right? And you turn it around, and now you're being an inspiration. Like your life's going to be an inspiration because of so much change that you've made in your life, right? I'm getting that. You know, and then maybe this person tried to do something and their plan failed. Their plan failed. You know, I'm also getting that. Okay. They thought their plan was going to work, but it failed, and now they're viewed as a loser, and now you're viewed as a winner. Could be somebody's story. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. Yeah, Spirit wants you to remind you that you need to continue to work on this on a daily basis. Maybe you're someone who struggles with self-love. You know, you're always taking care of other people, or you're just a natural giver, or you could be an empath. You need to focus on making sure you're taking care of your heart, yourself, giving yourself that self-love that you need, that keeps you focused on yourself, focusing on your vibration, your alignment, right? Knowing that love, for giving that love to yourself keeps you strong, grounded, enlightened, and in alignment. And you won't just give away your energy, right? Because you can get it all, you can get everything to yourself. You don't need anything from anyone. You can give that all to yourself. The Strength card. Okay, yeah. Through self-love, you find your strength. I'm getting. Through all this self-love is where you find your personal strength. It builds that strength. It builds that courage. And I'm also getting, this person may have put you through it, you know, and through that you found your strength. I'm getting that too. Keep moving forward. You're doing everything right. Just keep moving forward, focusing on God, focusing on the signs, focusing on staying in aligned, focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, and listening and seeing the signs so God can guide you. Keep the faith. The most amazing things in life tend to happen right at the moment you're about to give up. Right. You may be in this point where you're like, you know what, after I've been through this, you know, maybe love is just not for me. You know, I try to help people. I give, you know, and Maybe you're just like, I'm focusing on self-love, right? I think Spirit is saying the best is yet to come. And it's coming in fast. Like, it's coming in fast. So keep the faith. And maybe you're someone who has always kept the faith that something was going to come in. That could be someone's story. Don't give up hope. God does have someone for you. Okay? You need to surrender to the path and let God guide you to your perfect person. There's no better person than the person that God has for you. Speak evil of no one. Be peaceful, gentle, showing all humility to all men. Titus 3:2. And I feel like this has been you, right? And I'm also getting, because this is the dark paper again, if this person comes back around, they don't want you to speak evil of no one, okay? Be grateful for the experience, right? You know, if this person really hurt you, it's just their pain being projected on you, right? They want you to stay peaceful. They want you to stay gentle and showing humility to the situation, right? And I think that you've already been doing that. For the Scorpio who has been doing that, and it's funny, it says to all men, right? And maybe, you know, this is for female, but I think that is to everyone, right? So don't speak ill will or evil, or, don't speak revenge or take that. That's God's job, right? You give that to God and you release that and you move forward, keeping the faith. Because this person is getting their karma. Maybe this person spoke evil of you, or they did something like that. Spirit wants you to just stay peaceful, stay grounded, stay humble, because, it's an energy exchange, and, you reap what you sow, So keep moving forward. All right, I'm going to get you an angel number, okay, Scorpio, and this is going to be the number that is going to signify, if you see this number, it's just a confirmation that this is your reading, and also that the divine is with you, trying to guide you on your path, okay? So what angel number does Scorpio need? Okay, we have number 33. You could be seeing 333 or 33. It says, any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Yeah, if Scorpio, if you're thinking about starting a project, Spirit is saying the time is now, okay? Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding, okay? So remember, if you see this number, it's a confirmation that Spirit is saying it's time to start that project, okay? And it's also a representation that this is your reading, that there's something in here for you, okay? I'm also going to for those of you that are going through this breakup and you're leaving this person behind, I'm going to get some information on what this person wants to say to you, okay? And maybe it might help you move forward. But I think for those of you where you're leaving this person behind and they're getting their karma, you have something new coming in, and it's coming in fast, okay? All right, so let me see. What does this person that you're leaving behind, what do they want to say? What do they want to say? I was hurt by you. I feel like this is your energy. I think this is your energy. their ego saying, you know, well, you hurt me, so I don't need to come and apologize. You know? And you know, it takes two. So, you know, that it's just a confirmation. If this person had an ego issue, that they're still operating out of their ego, which is why Spirit wants you to keep your boundaries. Yeah, very much so. Okay? This person is stuck. Okay? And that might be part of their karma. But it says, the way I treated you, the way I have treated you was wrong. Okay? And I was hurt by you. Okay, so this person is saying, I was hurt by you, so I treated you wrong. Okay, well, I'm also getting, they know what they did was wrong, but they can't let it go. I'm also getting that. Like, they can't let it go. Like, they're stuck in having this, it's like a grudge. Like, they can't let it go. They can't see it in a different perspective. I'm getting, like, that's so funny. So this is a card on another deck. I have no idea how it got there, but it was on top. 555. A major shift is about to come in your life experience and change your life's direction. Be open and stay positive. Yeah, that's this new thing coming in. 555 is about change. That was weird. I don't know how it got over there, but I was told to get one more. So I'm going to get one more. Yeah. So this person is doing the blame game right now. They're in their ego. They're blaming everything and everyone for their life, and they're not wanting to take any accountability. And it's causing them a lot of karma. Because through all this pain, they're going out and creating more trauma and more hurt in other people, and they're just, you know, piling up the karma instead of going and healing themselves. So it says they have hurt me. So it's like, you know, it's everybody, they blame everybody. They blame everybody. They're going around blaming everybody when they're the problem. Okay, so I hope this has given you clarity. Again, this could be about a Scorpio, or it could be somebody who's dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, but this person needs to heal. They need to focus on themselves. That right now, I see they're running away from themselves, hurting other people, and it's causing a lot of karma in their life. And the best thing that you did was turn your back on this and keep your boundaries up, because you have something coming in fast in like 6 days that is going to be a blessing from God, okay, for all the work you've done on yourself, okay? So, Scorpio, remember, look out for the number 33. I hope this resonated. I hope this is giving you guidance on how to move forward with your love life. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.